Hi, it's Dominic from Paphos Life. I'm down at the seafront again because well, there's been some rather drastic changes here over the last few hours, and I thought I'd come down and film it. One of the annoying features about living in a place that's being developed rather quickly is that a film you make one day could well be out of date a couple of days later. So hopefully you'll be seeing this today, because otherwise it might all have changed again. Anyway, I'm at the municipal baths end of the seafront at the moment, and this end has already had its renovation work complete. So you can see the outdoor gym and everything up ahead, and it's the area between the municipal baths and Paphos harbour itself that's been undergoing all the work over, well, since yesterday basically. There's the infamous tower up there, so we're going to walk down and have a look, see what's going on. Now, these bollards that have been placed here, I am guessing they have just been put here in case there's this, because apparently there may be a storm on the way, and they put these down to stop all the seaweed etc going off there over their nice new wave design. Now, the restaurant here is closed, but I'm not sure whether that's just coincidental. That's normally full of people having their morning coffees by now. What I'm going to do, as well as this film, is do an article, and on the article I'll be able to pull up some old shots so you can see before and after what's been going on here. They appear to be improving some of the roads around here. These concrete bollards are more for an access route than an actual road improvement, before you query what I'm saying. But if you look down that way, they're doing some work through there and along there. But the main focus, see, at one point this whole bit must have been closed off, which would have been a bit drastic. One thing that has been commented on though, as the boy with the fish, and they're going over there, so, is the level of graffiti in Paphos at the moment. And while people moaning about whether they should have removed the awnings or not without any knowledge is an invalid point, criticising the graffiti is, I think, perfectly valid, and it is something that needs to be looked into, because it's getting out of hand, or has already got out of hand. And I know the authorities in Paphos are against it just as much as everybody else is. Question of what you can do about it. Because there's no point doing everything up if some little idiots are going to spray paint their signatures all over it. Anyway, let's get back to the walk. You can see there must definitely have been more blinds along there. Got a bit of activity up here. I guess the big question, if they've taken all the awnings off, is what's going to happen when it rains? Admittedly, in August that won't be much of an issue, but there's still a few storms to come between here and August. So basically, as you can see, the work is still continuing. So I'm just trying to see what's going on. See, all these shops are about to close. I was actually my original plan was to get an ice cream from the gelateria and sit out here and fly the drone. But you can't get to it now. Now, admittedly, me not getting my ice cream isn't the biggest dilemma in the world, but I'd imagine the businesses aren't going to like being shut, especially after having to endure all the issues of COVID, lockdowns, etc. All I can say is I hope the work is over fairly soon. If you want a positive note, just look at how the finished bits of the old town look now, because they do look lovely. So though the medicine might be tough, if the same people who did the old town are doing this, then they do have a proven track record. Well, while I'm here, I may as well walk up to the harbour and see how that's going on. And there's also this new digitalisation smart city sign that's just appeared. Apparently Paphos is the European Capital of Smart Tourism 2023. I wonder if that includes awards for smartness for being able to negotiate the road network while it's being updated. I'm moving swiftly past them because there's a lot of dust and noise. I'm sneezing now, I think. Excuse me. Achoo! Ah, dust. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I remember actually there was a film I did about a week ago of this very same walk. I did it with the 360 camera, and I was going to publish that, but I'm not going to bother now because it's just out of date. So, but what I can do is take the occasional clip of that and intersperse it. Now, it occurs to me that you will have already seen the results of that, but there you have it. That's what live broadcasting is all about, I suppose. Well, not live broadcasting. No edit filming. See, the harbour's undergoing the same sort of treatment, albeit more drastic than the seafront is going through, but the harbour is a few weeks down the line. And there are first glimpses of outdoor chairs reappearing at the Pelican, for instance, which you will see in a minute. I know this because I walked down this way taking pictures a while ago. The water looks a little bit calmer now as well. There's quite a bit of wind earlier on, which ruins the reflections. There's all the Far Eastern tours you can do. I'll stick a link in the text to the Viator site, which is run by the people from TripAdvisor, and you can pre-book all your tours that you want through that. Great for your convenience. It'll also show you what's, say, for instance, available in May or April, depending on when you're coming. Right, here's one of the balconies that I think it's come from over here. So I'd guess they've just taken it down temporarily to clean it or repair it. And it's going back, but yes, as I was saying, you can see looks like the pelicans are beginning to come back to life. How soon before they open? Who knows? I'd ask him when he thinks he's going to open again, but he looks a bit busy. Nice pink shirt that man's got on. Interesting, these, let's call them what they are, monstrosities here, which I'm sure when they've actually finished being turned into cafes will look a lot nicer. But I was standing in one of them to take some pictures this morning, and I hadn't appreciated how robust their building work was. They've all got concrete floors, and they're basically just frameworks of little buildings waiting to have an outer layer put on. I'll finish at the castle because the water level is a bit higher, so you'll get a nice shot there this time. Last time I had a castle shot, it looked a bit feeble because there was a very low tide. And it wasn't due to daily tide, though, it was spring tide. Spring tides are a lot more substantial than the minuscule tides we normally get. was a very carefully worded statement, that was. If you know why that was, you'll know why. They've actually put some more fence work behind the panels because so many people were basically going around the back to get to the coast path. So I think it's safe to say at the moment that you just need to stop trying to get there. But we'll end with a nice castle shot. There's the closed coast path. Wasn't it 20 minutes long? And that's before I've added the extra film. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Here's the castle, or fort. You pedantic lot. Okay, cheers. Bye.